the cap has Lacoste. I'm not sure if you guys can see Lacoste in
Let me see, let me approve. Yeah, Lacoste is not capping. It's not capping, Lacoste. What's up guys, it's your boy Some Good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long day without you, my friends. And I'll tell you, what's up guys? Okay, so I'm finally back on the YouTube streets, eh? Hey,
can't sing, bro.
it wasn't about the singing capabilities, it was just about honoring my subscribers. So I'm back to the YouTube streets. I've been away for like 2 months due to mental health reasons. But today, I've got my boy, and he'll be giving us a crash course 101, Cologne course, crash course 101.
Basically.
So, you know, as a Jan must look clean. Jan must have a haircut. Jan, all these things, clean nails. But an intricate, did you hear that word, my boy? An intricate part of being Jan that's clean is that you must smell good. And my boy is the epitome of smelling good.
Boy!
I'm coming in hard. Is the epitome of smelling good. So, okay, bro. Give us the crash course.
Here's a hi guys. Hope that everyone is well.
Introduction, please. Some people don't know you. Yeah.
Doing Emichem Mbeke on IG, Emichem_Mbeke, Twitter, Don Spavington. And recently I just joined TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok guys and girls, man. I just wanna say, man, I'm new here on TikTok, and what? Because why now? Because now we're going to have a lot of fun together. Because we are family on TikTok, you know, understand what I'm saying?
But let's do that for now.
TikTokers, eh?
Anyways, yeah, and my boy just, briefed you. It's basically a Cologne 101 crash course, right? Today we'll be doing 2 colognes, Lacoste and Miyagi Intense.
Miyagi Intense.
I'm broke, please finance.
Man, apparently when you it's on live.
Finance.
And YouTube is not even paying us.
Finance. It's literally a lousy 1.750.
There you go. That's your first note, by the way. Colognes are expensive. If you're taking down notes, colognes are expensive.
Yeah, exactly though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, we'll first start with Lacoste L1212 Noir, launched in 2013 by the House of Lacoste. What you get from this cologne? So the high notes is watermelon, then you get your base note, which is the lavender and basil, and then your base note is dark chocolate and patchouli.
If you guys were here, as he literally opened it, you see where he's sitting, you see where I'm sitting. I could literally smell the scent. But you said something about base note and high notes.
Yeah.
To some people that don't know what a base note is, what a high note is, just...
Okay, so high note. When I open this thing, right, you could smell like the high note, right? When you apply it on you, the first hour, 30 minutes to an hour, even more on some colognes, you get like the high note. That's what projects to people, right? Because if you guys know or into colognes, when you apply a cologne, the scent that you got when you first applied it and like 3 hours later is not the same. So that's where like the notes come in, the high notes, middle notes, and the base notes. The middle notes is what carries you throughout the day, right? And are supported by the base notes, yeah.
So when specific brands go like, what for men, 48-hour moisture and protection, those are the middle notes.
Typically.
Okay.
Typically.
Okay, cool.
Right? So, as I said, what you get from this is that first scent is that watermelon. This is this woody aromatic fragrance. Has a longevity of 5 to 6 hours on a good day, right? Yeah. I'd say it is a spring fragrance.
Okay, you see, there are people that don't even know, but some colognes are for spring, some are for winter. So you guys don't know. You have to have a cologne for spring, you have to have a cologne for winter, autumn, and so forth.
Yeah.
So what type of cologne do I when I want to go buy a cologne, what type of cologne do I go for during, let's say, winter? It's winter season now.
I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Right. This boy here.
Intense. Tango boy.
So as I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted by this boy. So yeah, it is a spring fragrance. Moving on to like heavy summer nights. Summer nights. This would be your go-to boy. Not summer days, because summer days is too hot. And now with the base notes of this, with the middle notes of this, which is the lavender and the basil and the dark chocolate and the patchouli, it gets a bit irritating to like the nose. You get sometimes you wearing a great cologne, expensive, but someone will say it is irritating me. It is causing my sinuses. That's the problem.
I had a friend. Sorry, I had a friend in high school. So we were in a group of 3 friends.
Yeah.
So the other guy was wearing a cologne. It was very hot. I think most people like those spicy colognes.
Mm-hmm.
Are those spicy colognes for winter or summer? Mainly winter.
There's a difference between cologne and a deodorant.
Okay. That was probably a deodorant.
Big difference.
But my colored friend was like, yeah, you smell like spices. And when you literally went like this, it was literally curry, my boy.
Oh,
So
boy,
yeah.
What time you say that?
No, it was curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Curry.
So what fragrance am I looking for during winter time? Also, you said you're coming back to that.
Come back to that. Let me just finish wrapping up this one.
Okay, cool.
And then yeah,
So this is spring going to
summer, but like summer nights.
cool.
Right? Is
that why it's black?
This is your typical daily use. If you're a student, example, we're students, this is what I'd wear daily, on a daily basis. But unfortunately, I'm not like him, wear the same thing every day. I tend to switch up each and every day, new cologne. But anyways, this one is a typical daily use.
Shots fired.
Right? I wouldn't suggest it for office, because it has that youthful, like plainness into it. So in an office setting, you need something that'll demand your presence. This does it, but not for a typical office space, like a corporate. Nah, I would not suggest this for corporate. It's more chill vibes, get together, work functions, those things.
Guys, you see what I'm getting here is that I didn't even know this, but as he's speaking, I'm picking up that cologne even determines like your character.
Yeah.
Because now if you're wearing a spring cologne and you're supposed to be serious, people won't take you. Okay. So first date, would you wear this cologne?
Definitely. Date night, but remember, if it's summer, date night, this would do. Cinema, a typical brunch, lunch, this would do.
Okay, cool.
This is your go-to, baby. The price of this, take a lot. I think currently is selling for just over 700 rand, if not 800 rand.
Just over 700 rand, if not 800.
That's just like one problem, because usually it's like just over 1,000 rand, like 1,100 rand. This is what you get for this baby. It is like the 5th of a series. So the L1212 was a series that there are 5. There's the blue, the white, the green, the red. Then you get the black. So all of these things are formed into one. So can you imagine how powerful this thing is, and how you apply this thing? Because most people tend to apply cologne here. This is not the movies.
Yeah, that was the next question.
Oh.
Where on your body do you apply the
So
cologne?
this example, it goes behind your ear,
Yeah.
behind this ear,
Yeah.
and in the back of your neck.
Back of your neck.
Yeah, that is for, you get those people who give hugs, right? And not everyone can give you that intimate, that passionate hug. They're hence why they give you like the side hug. They give you like the hug by the
The
head.
friendship hug.
Yeah, the ones that you get all the time, right?
Because I'm friendly.
How spraying at the back of your neck helps that when they hug you, they get to smell it. Because if you're smelling, if you spray it here and they're hugging here, logically it doesn't make sense. Right? Also, when you walk past by people, this captures them, but this makes them turn their heads back to you. Also, sitting like in like a jammy or like a shuttle, right?
Yeah.
The person behind you can smell because it is literally all over you, right? And this basically just covers everything, and usually the sun hits there, so it kind of radiates more into the people.
And from a biological sense, perspective, you have major blood vessels around your neck. So it does make sense that you spray here, so that there's high amount of blood pressure here. So if you do that, it's going to go straight to your It's gonna spread all over your body by a process called diffusion. That was me studying my human biology and anatomy.
Shoot. So
Next.
yeah, that's basically this Lacoste L1212 in New York. Good on a budget fragrance. I literally.
But wait, guys, do you notice how he says on a budget fragrance? And he just mentioned 1,000 for a cologne this small. For this, 1,000. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. What did I forget? Oh yeah, it is an EDT Eau de Toilette.
EDT.
Yeah, EDT
What
Eau
does
de
that mean?
Toilette.
Eau de toilette.
Yeah, Eau de Toilette. There's two Eau de Toilette and Eau de Parfume. It just varies by like the concentration levels of the alcohol inside it. Anyway, the bottle is quite firm, steady. You can fit in one hand. The cap has Lacoste. I'm not sure if you guys can see Lacoste in
Let me see, let me approve. Yeah, Lacoste is not capping. It's not capping, Lacoste.
Good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
This guy's stupid. It's just amazing. Honestly, I would suggest this.
Moving right along, tell us about this one. This one looks intense.
This song right here is for the big boys.
You want to bamba?
This is for the big boys.
You want to chill with the big boys?
The ones who will walk in the room and
Demand attention.
not demand but get your attention.
Bruh, you know what?
What's
if you
up?
want to speak to me directly.
Don't cut corners.
Don't be cutting through the corners.
Aye, my bad. Here we have Isimiyaki Intense from the house of Isimiyaki, Japanese house.
Konnichiwa.
Released in 2007. It is EDT, Eau de Toilette.
Brother, what does the order to that thing mean?
Eau de Toilette.
Order.
Yeah, like,
So it's not English.
no, it's not
Okay.
English, it's Eau de Toilette.
Multilingual.
Yeah. So the bottle, it looks a bit deceiving. You might think it ends here, but just the cap is a bit heavy. It's a bit big. This is the 125 milliliters. You get it also in 75 milliliters. But this is the biggest one, 125 milliliters. When you open this, what comes to you, it's the yuzu, the orange,
Hey, yuzu, my boy used the word yuzu.
which are the high notes, and then you get the middle note, which is blue lotus. You get like those that like the patchouli in it. Those are the middle notes of this, and then you get the base notes of ambergris and basil, right? Sounds like Greek, trust me, but number one, right?
So wait, you spoke about base notes being muju or patchouli, what?
Yeah.
So are you saying that because you have so much experience with cologne? If I'm a normal person, can I smell okay the base note of this thing is yuzu, or do you have to be that much invested in colognes for you to know the thing is?
It comes with experience. It comes, when you just spray the thing, all you hear is just an amazing
Scent.
Yeah, only smell is an amazing scent.
Yeah.
But if you're not into it, you'd never know.
Okay.
You'd never know, right? This is a typical winter fragrance because it is a scent that is potent. This is long lasting. This literally carries me the whole day to the following morning. Most people love like the Dior Sauvage for like nightclub fragrances, but this also does, but not like the typical full nightclubs, but like those chilled, like couple beach type of vibes, like those sophisticated places. This is your boy right here. Long lasting winter fragrance. Here lit maximum 30 sprays. Don't go over that, otherwise it will be too much on you and it will irritate the person that's going to be like receiving the
And you
scent.
smell like spices.
That's right. This is a typical. I don't like labeling, like putting age categories to fragrances, but this would be like 24, 23 corporate, 25 moving up, but not over than 30, right?
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask you that. When can a person start using cologne?
When you can afford them,
Oh, good answer.
right? 1, 2. I'd say grade 10, grade 10. Even how old are you? 16.
16.
16, you should be starting there, right?
Where do you start? Is
I
it like colognes for kids, colognes for adults?
Nah,
Okay.
nah.
So a 16-year-old can use this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you have to be the
Mature 16-year-old.
mature 16-year-old. But
Yeah.
even if you play for, you can use this, but don't overdo it. If you use this in school, your male teachers will be jealous. They will ask you what you're using. The female teachers might just drool over you, you know.
If you're watching this and you're a female teacher, please don't be weird. If you're watching this and you're a male teacher, please don't be weird. Thank you.
That's it. So this is more of like corporate thing, normal, like work, like boardroom type of thing. You can read to school, campus, be it whenever, but just don't, don't overdo like the spraying, how you apply this, same as Coste, behind the ears, there. If you're wearing like a short sleeve like myself, pulse points, and the common mistake that everyone does is when they apply a fragrance, they tend doing this.
They wash the thingy.
It's wrong. It literally is messing up
Well,
the cologne itself.
well, what's the problem with that?
You are mixing the notes together, and it's not doing like the job of the notes isn't being maximized. Right.
So if it takes a high note an hour, it will now take it like 30 minutes because of the
Literally,
okay.
right? It won't do its job perfectly. That's it. It's nothing much to it. But very potent though. It really lasts. I bought this like beginning last year. It is still here, as you can see. So it is that long lasting if you don't overuse it. And yeah, man, I'd recommend this for winter, especially now that we're going into winter. This is your boy right here. Normal price, retail price for this, it usually goes to like 1,900 rand, but I got this for 2K, depending on where you buy it. But I got this for 1.750, so it was on special. So look out for it. Number one.
Last question. I would assume that you have to be, first of all, before you even use colognes, clean, like as yourself.
Definitely.
You can't not wash and then
Definitely.
rely on colognes.
Definitely.
So would you suggest any shower gels, any bar soaps to use for these specific colognes?
I mean, there is no specific bar soap, shower gels, whatever you call it. When you shower, then you use this. There's nothing in that sense. However, if you are that fancy, that modest, usually like the colognes itself have like shower gel. Example, the house of Sarge. Do you have the shower gels? Dr. Gabbana, those houses have shower gels. But if you can afford it, use your basic bar soap. Even if it's $5 rand, it will work. But don't shower with cologne. Don't think just because I haven't showered, I will use cologne. It'll be amazing. It will never work. That's a common mistake. Thank you for reminding me.
A cross plus a cologne does not work. You know what a cross is?
What's a cross?
A cross is where people literally go like this. That's not washing.
So you exposing yourself now. Right. Anyway. Second common mistake with colognes, you have to apply it all over your body for it to smell good. No. Pulse points is number one thing, because the pulse point, the blood flows through it so it goes out more, right? And
that is blood circulation. That's the systemic circulation where blood flows from your heart to the rest of your body.
Aquanid.
Crash course hub 101.
Aquanid, by the way.
It's stress, guys. I'm writing in like a few weeks.
Another thing that I realized later in my life.
Later in my life. How old are you, bro?
Right? Right after you showered, apply cologne. Why? Your skin pores are open.
Actually,
skin pores are open.
That's science.
So that it comes in and stays on you. Hence, I will like when imama or your partner, you're still the other baby, whatever you call her or him, right? When they come close, or when they come close to your skin, they can be like, it's because of it is in your pores. That's one thing. And another thing.
No, but that's also a carcinogen, eh? It's a cancer-causing agent, bro.
English, please.
Cancer, because if it goes into your pores,
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Last thing, if you have, so let's say this Lacoste Noir, the longevity is 5 to 6 hours, but you can kind of maximize it to like 10 hours. How? So on your passport, you first apply petroleum jelly, right? Vaseline, basically. Apply Vaseline to it, right?
Petroleum jelly.
It's called petroleum jelly,
It's Vaseline, dog.
right? The brand is Vaseline, not the.
Okay.
You know that.
Private school people.
Typical. Don't mention the school, bro. Go
We'll
drag us.
peep it.
Go drag us.
We'll peep it.
Go come. Right? So you apply like a petroleum jelly on like your passport, then you apply the thing, because now the petroleum jelly will first go into your skin pores, and then the cologne will come in, so it won't be absorbed too much.
So
It will still be there. Yeah. That's it on the Crash Course Cologne 101 with Don Sparrington. Out this polele, you know,
There you have it, guys. If you're a gents, let's be serious people, man. Let's take ourselves seriously. Let's stop smelling like spices, gents. That thing is irritating. And if you're watching this and you're a Musadi, you're someone's significant other, you've been plugged, you've been educated, please stop buying socks. Please stop buying socks. Cologne 1.7, 1.1. Not that expensive. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want Don Pavilion, what's your name, dog?
Don Sparrington.
It's all new, guys. I'm still adapting. Don Sparrington back on the channel. Please comment down below hashtag Don Sparrington, and I'll bring him back with another crash course or any other thing that we want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Ishu! Dango!